Dude, I'm trying to make a video. Alright, confidence. A lot of people, I've noticed, struggle with confidence and self-esteem in their lives, and there's a number of reasons for this, but regardless of why, everybody wants to improve their confidence. And so how can you be that sort of confident guy that people will, sort of respect more and see more? Sorry if I'm a little distracted. This cat is weird. So how can you be that confident guy? I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm just going to jump right into it. So, a very powerful way that you can improve your confidence, and probably the number one best way to improve your confidence, is to do things that create more of a confident... How do I explain this? Do difficult things that not everybody is willing to do. One of the key factors of confidence is that you feel capable of doing things. You feel like you can do whatever you need to do to become the best possible version of yourself. And so, by doing difficult and challenging things that you know for a fact that not everybody is willing to do, you become a much, much more confident person, because you now know that you are capable of doing things that not everybody is willing to do. And this also means that you have to find a way to not have as much shame. And so what this looks like is, rather than, not doing really anything really difficult, just kind of sitting around on your phone, scrolling on Instagram and TikTok or YouTube or whatever, just watching stupid videos or whatever you do, right? Rather than doing that, start your days off by doing something challenging. Now I got the dog too. I got all sorts of stuff going on. What? What are you doing? Hey, dog. So do things. What the heck? This video has just been a train wreck. Do things that you will be proud of. So what this can look like is, in the morning, do something challenging. So do a challenging workout. Going to the gym and training is one of the most important ways to improve this confidence, because it's something that is physically and challenging and demanding, but is also extremely healthy for you. And so by doing this, your confidence is going to skyrocket, because you are no longer... See, for me, one of the reasons I used to not be very confident was because I'd go into social situations and I would constantly overthink everything. I'd constantly be second-guessing myself, trying to, perfectly analyze the situation to figure out what I should say and all this stuff. And I believe now the reason for that was because I had this limited belief in my mind that I somehow thought, I just knew deep down that I'm not that guy. I'm not confident, and I haven't done anything to be confident and prideful about. And so by going out and achieving things and doing challenges, my favorite things to do is do challenges with your friend, where you're literally challenging yourself and each other to do difficult things, whether it be going for a long run or a really intense workout or a cold shower or whatever. These things will, without a doubt, improve your confidence, because you are no longer overthinking to yourself, I'm not that guy. You're no longer being so ashamed of the bad habits that you do. And also, that's another thing. If you do bad habits and you have shame for that, it's extremely important and powerful and beneficial to work on eliminating those bad habits and overcoming that. And the truth is, the simple fact of working on eliminating those bad habits will improve your confidence as well, because you're no longer just the goon who, has all these addictions and all this stuff that doesn't do anything challenging and difficult. You're now that confident guy who does all sorts of fun and interesting things. The next point is body language. Body language is an extremely, extremely powerful thing for confidence, because this is how you much more effectively can exude confidence. And being that more confident guy, you also naturally begin to exude these traits. But I think it's important to still point these out. So a very powerful trait of confidence is how much space you take up when you sit down or walk around or talk. Like you notice in this video, I'm making these pretty big hand exaggerations because I'm doing this on purpose, and also because it's just how I naturally talk. And by doing this, you're basically taking up more space and exuding to people that, you're not afraid to, take up space and move around and be comfortable in your own skin and your own body movements. However, if I was to do the opposite, like I've seen a lot of people do, is like, sit all cross-legged, and like be all closed off and not really want to, that's uncomfortable. Like not really, like make these little hand or cover their mouth when they talk, and just like not even really make eye contact with people. But that is basically exuding the opposite of confidence. It exudes a lot of insecurity, because what is this, right? What is this? Think about what this is psychologically to human beings. A lot of people overanalyze this and like be mad at you if you sit with your arms crossed or whatever, but the point is that whenever human beings are uneasy, what is our primal instinct to do? Our primal instinct is to cover our chest, to cover our neck and face and mouth, because these are our vulnerable parts of us. Think about like all our vital organs, because we walk upright, so all our vital organs are just exposed to just the rest of the world for harm. There's a reason when dogs feel comfortable around people, they'll roll over on their backs. It's not necessarily for them to rub your belly. It's to show that they're comfortable around you and they feel safe, because they're exposing their vital organs, a very vulnerable part of us. And so whenever humans are uneasy, we cover this part of ourselves. And so a very easy way to exude more confidence is to just stop covering your vital parts of yourself. Stop, like weird fidgets and covering your mouth when you talk or whatever. Just don't be afraid to take up some space when you talk and interact with people. This will show that you are very comfortable and very confident in the social situation that you're in, and people will pick up on this subconsciously. It's very powerful. So if you got any value out of this video, I know in the beginning it was a bit weird because of all the animals and stuff. The dog is still there. But if you got any real value out of this video, just know that the easiest way to become more confident is to do things that are worth being confident for. I said that a little weird, but if that makes sense, basically just do things that confident people would do, and you will become more confident. It's really that simple. So if you're, just think, like, confident people would probably go out and do exciting things. So go out and do exciting things, and that will improve your confidence, because you now have life experiences to talk to people about, and you now have, this knowledge in your brain that you know that you are capable of doing difficult things and pushing through barriers and accomplishing your goals. That's my last point, actually, is by far the most important, definitely the most important part of confidence is having a goal and going out and achieving that goal. This will skyrocket, like unbelievably skyrocket your confidence, because you now know in your mind that you are capable of going out there and accomplishing the goals that you set. And so this becomes now this new belief, this new knowledge in your mind that you don't have to just sit around and be a bum or a goon all day. You can go out there in the real world, in life, and accomplish goals and become the best version of yourself. That's all I got for today. So may God bless you and stay wild.